Free NFL picks. This is action here for Saturday, August 27th. Tony T, our NFL pick show here for Saturday, features all the games. Before we get into just a couple of things, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free NFL picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have Major League Baseball, college football, European football, CFL, WNBA, a lot more. So it is a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hit that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com, our multi-capper site showcasing our top cappers in our industry. Click the link to the hot cappers. And, of course, get signed up to one of their long-term passes. Guys who have been hot, like Tiffany, Minnie's been hot, Nick's been hot, Ramon's been hot. I'm the top unit producer in baseball this year over at Tony's Picks. Click the link, get signed up. You'll find our premium picks at the top of the page, our drop-down menu with the free picks. And also, you want to take a look here at our best bets, as our cappers can now designate one play per sport per day. So you can see as a best bet. So you see some of the cappers with multiple best bets because you can put one best bet per sport. It's got to really stand out in your card. And of course, check that out. Also, our $15 premium pick. We do have a promotional $15 premium pick. Just to introduce you to our service, and each capper can designate one of their premium picks as a $15 premium pick. And some of them, as you see, are making their $15 premium pick a best bet, as you can see there on the screen. So there you go. So really good value there, as the cappers are want to introduce you to their service, and they do so by offering their best bet at $15. You'll also see our pick ticker on the right. These are upcoming games. These are games that are based sorted by time. So if you're looking for a pick right away, or a game if you're looking for a certain pick for today, games that will be starting soon, look at our pick ticker for these individual picks. Click the buy button, get signed up. You also have you can sort by sport. So all the source options here on our pick ticker. So if there is a game, a pick that you want from a certain game, just go to our pick ticker and set it up. Also, love to let you guys know that you can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description, then click the All Cappers tab, and then getting signed up. Love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. And we're looking for cappers for this football season to apply. Go to Tony'sPicks.com footer section to submit your form. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Jaguars and Falcons NFL pick here for Saturday. Jaguars 0-3 in the preseason. They've been held to 15 or fewer points in each of their games. Offensively, they've averaged 302 yards a game, just 3.3 yards per rush, only 5.4 yards per pass attempt. Of course, the teams competed in joint practices this week. Jaguars will not play starters. Falcons starters will see little of any action. Atlanta 1-1 in the preseason, beating the Lions and losing to the Jets all on the road. Team has moved the football for 343 yards, with the run game generating 5 yards a carry on an average of 29 attempts. C.J. Beathard and E.J. Perry are the backups at quarterback here behind the Jags. Desmond Ridder and Philippe Franks are behind Mariota, but I prefer the Falcons quarterback rotation. The Jaguars scoring issue in the preseason is key here. The player will be Atlanta here at -3.5. Rams and Bengals NFL pick for Saturday. Cincinnati 0-2 in the preseason. They've really struggled to run the football, just 2.6 yards per rush attempt. The defense has given up an average of 365 yards a game. Opponents are throwing for 277 yards a game on this Bengals preseason defense with 68% completion rate. But neither team to play starters, and they're both coaches' philosophy, and that's their philosophy in the preseason. LA has moved the football for only 253 yards, running for 2.8 yards a carry, defensively holding opponents to 293 yards, just 5.3 yards per pass attempt. Brandon Allen and Jacob Browning backing up Joe Burrow for Cincinnati. Backing up Stafford for LA are John Wolford and rookie Bryce Perkins. Wolford was listed in the injury report as questionable, and Perkins may play the whole game like he did in the preseason opener. But I don't see the potential for a lot of scoring here by either team. They just want to get out of town. They've had their joint practices. Of course, they had that little flare-up as you saw. The player will be the Rams and Bengals under 37.5 points. Commanders, Ravens NFL pick here for Sunday. Baltimore 2-0 in the preseason. They've covered the spread in both victories. The offense has moved the football for 340 yards while holding opponents at 302 yards, 3.7 yards per rush. Ravens won't play starters in the finale, so look for a lot of Tyler Huntley, Anthony Brown at quarterback here. You look here at the preseason here for Washington. Washington 0-2 in the preseason. Commanders starters snaps will be limited here on Saturday. Carson Wentz, Taylor Heineke, and Sam Howell are the quarterbacks here for the Commanders. But Wentz figures not to play, so with Howell expected seeing the bulk of the playing time, it is 22 straight wins for the Ravens. Have a great spread record here in preseason. It's a tough spot for a rookie against a motivated Ravens defense that plays hard from all strings on their depth chart. So the play here will be on Baltimore -6.5. Bears and Browns NFL pick Saturday. Chicago 2-0 in the preseason, covering both games. Offensively, they've averaged 3.9 yards per rush, running almost 2/3 of the time. Defense has played well, holding opponents at 264 yards a game, only 4.1 yards per pass attempt. Bears will play starters 25 to 30 snaps behind starting quarterback Justin Fields, Trevor Siemian, and Nathan Peterman. These quarterbacks have NFL playing experience. Cleveland 1-1 in the preseason. They've averaged 328 yards a game, 4.4 yards a rush. Defensively, the Browns have allowed 305 yards a game, 3.3 yards a carry on the ground. Now, Jacoby Brissett gets the starter quarterback with starters as well. Joshua Dobbs, Josh Rosen, backup Brissett. They are expected to see action in this game. Both teams appear to be using Week 3 as the dress rehearsal, but Chicago's preseason defense has really stood out as the best unit on this field. The play here will be Chicago +5.5. Eagles and Dolphins NFL pick Saturday. Philadelphia 1-1 in the preseason. They've moved the football for 327 yards a game, 3.3 yards on the ground. Defensively, they've struggled, surrendering 352 yards, 146 rushing, 4.9 yards per rush attempt. Nick Sirianni historically rests starters and key reserves in the final preseason game. Gardner Minshew, Reed Sinnett, and Carson Strong are behind Jalen Hurts. Dolphins 1-1 in the preseason. The offense has produced only 292 yards a game, 2.7 yards per rush. Defensively, they've allowed 339 yards a game, 4.1 yards per rush attempt, but 74% completion rate. Dolphins starter will play little, if any, action. The team was hit with the stomach virus early in the week. Teddy Bridgewater and Skylar Thompson are behind Tua. Now, Thompson has shown effectiveness during this preseason, and he figures to take the bulk of the snaps here because they know what they're going to get from Bridgewater. So the play here will be on Miami -2. Cardinals and Titans NFL pick here for Saturday. Tennessee 1-1 in the preseason. Offensively, they've averaged 277 yards a game, 156 passing for just 5 yards per pass attempt. They are rushing for 4.4 yards a carry now. Defensively, they've held their preseason opponents at 281 yards, 4.2 yards a carry. They've held a joint practice this week, which indicates few, if any, starters will see action. Malik Willis is trying to secure the backup job behind Ryan Tannehill, but Logan Woodside is still battling to keep his job. Arizona 1-1 in the preseason. They've averaged 308 yards a game on offense, but only 3.4 yards a carry on the ground. They have defended the run well, holding opponents at 68 yards and 2.5 yards per rush. But opponents are throwing the football for 245 yards, 75% completion rate. Colt McCoy, Trace McSorley, and Jared Garantano are the backups behind Murray. The battle in Arizona is for the backup running back position behind James Conner. And I believe with emphasis here on the running game, is going to be key here for this for a total play to go under. For the Titans, Willis, he's done his fair share of running the football, and of course we know the yards per attempt are low in the passing game here during the preseason for these Titans. The play here will be Arizona and Tennessee under 35.5. Buccaneers and Colts NFL pick Saturday. Colts 0-2 in the preseason. Defensively, they've allowed 350 yards a game, 4.6 yards per rush, 72% completion rate. The offense is averaging just 289 yards a game, 3 yards per rush attempt. Indianapolis has gotten off to slow starts, so the Stars will suit up in the finale, except for starting running backs in this one. Behind Matt Ryan at quarterback are Nick Foles, Sam Ehlinger, and Jack Cohn. Buccaneers 0-2 in the preseason. Offense has produced only an average of 281 yards a game, 3.4 yards per rush. The defense has been solid, holding teams to just 248 yards. Now, Tom Brady will play, and as will the starters for the Buccaneers, but they are also without two starting offensive linemen due to injury. Backing up Brady are Blaine Gabbert, Kyle Trask, and Ryan Griffin. Colts preseason defense to lay over a field goal here. The play will be Tampa Bay +4. Vikings, Broncos NFL pick here for Saturday. Minnesota 0-2 in the preseason. The offense has sputtered by averaging only 248 yards a game. Poor execution on third down, less than 17%. Defensively, they've held their preseason opponents at 322 yards, 3.8 yards per rush. Vikings unlikely to play starters, so look for Sean Mannion, Kellen Mond, and Nick Mullins. They're competing here for the backup position. Broncos unlikely to play starters. The offense is averaging 299 yards a game, but only 1.8 yards per rush. The run game's not doing anything. They are throwing the ball for 260 yards a game, 65% completion rate. The defense, boy, has been really poor in the preseason. They're giving up an average of 413 yards a game, 174 rushing for 6.3 yards a carry, and the opponents are completing over 72% of their passes on this Broncos preseason defense. Josh Johnson, Brett Ripien are the backups here for Denver. But, really, despite the Vikings' struggle on third down, the Broncos' reserves on defense are the main concern here. So the play here will be on Minnesota +1. That was our NFL pick show here for Saturday. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free NFL picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have college football, Major League Baseball, CFL, WNBA, European football, and more. It is a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, hey, the thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Remember, visit TonySpicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top handicappers in our business. Click the link to the hot cappers to get signed up to a long-term pass. Hot cappers like Mindy, Tiffany's been hot, Ramon's been hot, Nick, I'm the top unit producer in baseball. Click the links and get signed up to a long-term pass from our cappers. You can also find our premium picks here at the top of the page under premium picks. We got a drop-down menu for free picks. And of course, remember our best bets. If you're looking for our best bets for each capper, they can identify each one best bet per sport per day. So that's where you'll find the best bets from each of the cappers. You can also click the tab as each capper will designate one promotional $15 premium pick from their card. I sell for $15. And as you can see, you'll find many of them there. As we said before, a lot of the cappers are making their best bets, the $15 premium pick, to introduce you to their service. Our pick tickers on the right, upcoming games, the latest games here sorted by time. So these are the next games up. Looking for a pick here, and you can buy them individually here for the next games up here on the pick ticker. You can scroll down. You can even load more as more will load in. Whatever we have available here from our cappers will show up here on the load more screen. So be sure to check that out. If there's a certain picks you're looking for, check out the pick ticker. For those, you can also sort them by sport there, and it will sort for sport by sport for you. And remember our promo code. You can save 20% off when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description and then clicking the All Cappers tab to get signed up. Love to hear from you guys. Post your picks in the comments below. And of course, we are looking for cappers. To apply, go to TonySpicks.com footer section to submit your form. On our channel for Saturday, in addition to these 8 picks from NFL, we'll have all 7 from college football, all 15 from Major League Baseball. Of course, our cappers are contributing with picks from CFL, as well as more from baseball and the rest of the sports. So